all for your prayers. We hope you're having a good quarantining. So we were definitely, I don't know, what are we in it? 6 weeks in, 7 weeks in? Anyways.
I'm better.
First Sunday of May. Yeah. What's the big news?
I'm better.
She's better. So on Sunday, the first Sunday of May, Sofia woke up with a stomach ache. Did your tummy hurt? Yeah. So her tummy hurt, and so, but then you tried to take medicine, but what happened? Did you throw up? So she was throwing up the medicine, she had a fever, and her tummy hurt, and we were like, oh no, it's gonna happen. But we thought everything was gonna be okay because she had a little bit of lunch. Yeah?
And coconut water.
Oh, not yet. You didn't have coconut water yet. See, she had a little bit of lunch, and you took your Tylenol, and everything was going fine. And then I was resting next to her, and at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I noticed she was breathing a little differently. And she was actually completely unresponsive. One time when you were 1.5, you had is it febrile seizure? Febrile seizure, which means your body is fighting the infection. It has so much fever that it just sort of stops and resets. But the stopping and resetting is really scary for mommy and daddy, isn't it? Was it scary, Jessie?
The good germs are winning.
Jessie was asleep.
Jessie was asleep. So Jessie was sleeping. Sofia was not responding. She was completely glassy-eyed and not responding, having a hard time breathing.
The good germs are winning.
The good germs. The bad germs were winning on Sunday. And so we ran over to the neighbors. She was starting to convulse. She had some seizures. Yeah, well, it went on for a long time. And it was pretty scary. And our neighbor drove us to the hospital, to the emergency room. There was like nobody there. It was pretty empty, thank the Lord. And they had her there, and where did they poke you? Did they poke you? They poked her here, and they poked her here, and then later they had to take your blood from over there.
And then I said, ah!
And she screamed so loud, just like this, that the whole hospital heard you, didn't they? Anyways, we had a bunch of people coming, nurses and doctors helping, and I would say by about 3:30, she was actually back to being responsive. She looked at me, she could recognize me again, but it was about an hour and a half of time there that was very scary. She didn't like it. So we stayed there until they had the blood and urine test, and then we actually got released about 7 o'clock at night. And Kate picked up the antibiotic. She has a very bad intestinal infection.
Not anymore.
No.
Well,
It's going away.
yeah, we're on day 2 of antibiotic. How do you feel? Tommy feels good. She's doing really well. Thank you for your prayer. Hey, yep, click it. Oh. Whoa! Wouldn't that be cool to go to someday?
I don't want the big thing.
Is it scary? A little scary.
Bye, bye,
Where are we going on virtual vacation this time? Where are we at, guys?
Elsa.
Elsa. Day whatever of self-quarantine, social distancing, and we get creative with the lack of a pool around here. He's taking care of the girls, and the only way we can make it 6 hours is if we start at 5 a.m. So it's a little early, but I am super grateful. This retreat is put on by Velvet Ashes, and even before the pandemic, they had it completely online and super flexible for whatever situation, because it's mostly for missionary wives, missionary women. So my last morning, finishing up Velvet Ashes. Third morning of my retreat, third and last morning. Thank you to my husband, thank you to Carol Wright. Thank you for all the ladies around the world who put this together and are doing it with me. While I was putting the quail away, one of them flew up over our big old fence, way over there. So we're gonna go look for him one more time, but if we can't find him, we're gonna go let her friend go too, so they can find each other. We searched and couldn't find it. So we let the other one go free. Hopefully it'll find its friend. Aww. Thus ends our experiment with the quails. 2.5 weeks, guys. We made it.